How's it going, everyone? I hope this video finds you guys well. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how I'm finding companies currently. The first thing that we're going to be looking at is going to be going. Oh, sorry, there's so much just stuff on my computer. I just found a company right here, Intel. Where did I go? Sectors, electronic technology. Where can we go first? Performance. Performance, we see change. Let's press on change. Now we see the highest for the last week, 1 month, 3 months. We can look through here, or instead we can go to change again, and now we can see the ones that are taking the biggest hit. In the last, let's just look at year to date, 585%. And this company's down 12%. SanDisk, by the way, guys. Now, is SanDisk a company that you will see always down at this low? No, absolutely not. SanDisk is a great company, super, super amazing company. The company that we're going to be looking at today instead is Intel. Intel currently is down. So I'm moving my camera around a lot this video. Intel is currently down from 142 down to around 100 $100, closer to 33% being down. We can see from here 6%, and now we're all the way down here. So even today we're just down 6% by itself. Now, the thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight over to my Discord. Discord, my Discord. Now I have a section called Claude Conversations. Now, what is this used for? The first one. This is to find if you have an investment portfolio, you want to know, you want to list your risk tolerance. Let's say you have this very low risk tolerance and how much money you have. Maybe for investing, you have $4,000. We can go even lower, $2,000. How long you expect you to be, how much percent and how long you expect to be making money very quickly. Like if you expect to make $1,000 in the next month, yeah, like from $4,000, that's very difficult. They're gonna have to be in options, and options are a lot more risky. They carry a higher risk. And the next one is as a Morgan Stanley uh, vice president, investment banker. So here you can talk about like any company that you can think of. Um, it'll show you its overall cash flow analysis. But I like personally looking at a cash flow analysis by myself. I like understanding that. So instead, I'm going to be going for this one. This is my last one. A quantitative trader at Citadel. And so that's what I do here. I put this in and I ask for Intel. Now, I can look through all this. Of course, if you guys want to read through this, you guys can. I recommend personally going and asking it yourself so you guys can get more active data because the market changes very quick, as we all know. So currently it's saying neutral. Do I personally agree with that? Not the most. I think that this is a very good time to get in um, because I personally do not believe that a entry at this range is poor. I do believe we can go back down to 98 and test this last level of support, and that's currently where I'm looking at for it to hit, which it basically is saying as well. So there's obviously some neutral ground there. Now the next thing I'm going to look at is Intel's Corporation on Yahoo Finance. If you guys don't use Yahoo Finance, I really would recommend looking into it. I actually really like Yahoo Finance. We can see the market cap, all this kind of stuff. This is all pretty good information to kind of uh, understand. The EBITDA is also very high. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's actually a really good thing. The company's grown a lot. We see the market cap in the company's growing like crazy. We went from just last year being at around 98 billion to 500 billion. And obviously we've seen the company grow massively in the last couple years. So here we can also look at things. Dividends, no really dividends. But I want you guys to remember that. So, share statistics. This is kind of good information to look at. What percentage of insider traders are holding it? What percentage of institutions are holding it? All that information is there. How many people are shorting it? That kind of stuff. Now we can also see the income statement. Income and balance sheet are both really good things to understand. Cash flow statement too. I'll add that in there just so you kind of understand it. Um, I would recommend honestly going into ChatGPT and asking it about all of this. It was very good to know what every single one of these things mean. Profit margin, that kind of stuff too. It's always great to understand. This is kind of like what I like to see. Now, what do I actually look at? I mainly look at the charts. But where is my research coming from? This. Now the next thing. This is Fred. So if you guys don't know about Fred, Fred is it basically gives you economic data. It's been doing it for a very long time. We can look at something like unemployment rates and go here. And now we can see the unemployment rates for the last year, 5 years, 10 years. So obviously 5 years, why was it so high? COVID. Obviously dropped back down. We're kind of back to a similar spot as prior. And um, yeah, I definitely do think that we will be seeing a rise back up pretty soon. And you can obviously go to edit graph. This is what I really like about this. You can go to edit graph, add line. Let's look at college students. There should be one for that. There you go. Unemployment rate for college graduates. Now it looks like for a bachelor's degree, 24 years old. That's serious data. We see it's very similar, but it has gone a lot higher as of recently. Let's look at the 1 year. Um, Obviously, we see that this is a lot higher now than what the unemployment regular rate is, a little close to double. So that's kind of that's concerning. That's concerning to understand. Is it going to affect you drastically? Probably not. Have a good, that kind of stuff's for you guys to figure out. Also, another thing I really like about this release calendar. I go to the release calendar right here, and I can scroll down. I can see this kind of great information. I'm not paying attention to all this. This is stuff that I like to just see. But, you know, what am I going to do with the Kansas City Fed policy rate? Nothing. Now, monthly treasury statement. I'm going to like that one. That's a very, very big thing to look at. Interest rate spreads. Another great thing to understand. There's all that kind of stuff. Then we can obviously go till tomorrow. Okay, so this is lagging. Hello. Okay, so it's clearly just lagging on me. Whatever. The next thing I'm going to look at is sec.gov. Shoot, I'm already there. Oh, and so it's sec.gov and Edgar. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in a company, INTC. Actually, let's go. There you go. sec.gov/Edgar/search. Sorry, listen, you guys can see that. Let's put this right back here. Now, since we're already looking at Intel, why don't we look at Intel a little bit more? Now, we have all this pretty good information. The main thing I kind of want to look at is just the annual report. So we're going to do this, and, I'm not trying to read on there. Why don't we go here? Now, let's look at something like dividends. Whoa. This is what I was saying to look at earlier. Basically, participants will have an option to receive dividends on their shares. Now, we can obviously look more into this. This is something that I honestly have AI kind of talk about. This is a little bit it's just easier on you. But it is really good to see this kind of stuff. And also, it's savings plans, balance sheets, those kind of stuff too. It's all great information to kind of understand. Now, again, the main way I find these companies is from the sectors. Look for sectors, find a company, SanDisk, SanDisk. SanDisk is obviously down. Why is SanDisk down? Ask here. Now, SanDisk. You want to look into more of this. Here. Oh, sorry. SanDisk. Statistics. Understand this. Understand this left side right here. If you can understand all of this, you're going to make money. I promise. Literally, I am dead serious. If you can understand all of this on this left side right here, you will be making money. Go here. Understand the company a little bit more. I'm not going to sit here and say that this is all very simple, but we have all these tools to help us that a lot of people never had before. So having these tools is going to really shoot us forward and ahead. So I recommend getting a head start now. If you guys have any questions, join the Discord, ask them in there. I'm not very active right now. I'm honestly just busy out of my mind. I don't really have a care for posting many YouTube videos, but I do want to post videos that I think can help you guys. So You guys have any questions, I'll make videos about them. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.